Bold and the Beautiful, 4666, 920, 2005.
You've been having fantasies of harming Brooke, but you know you can't act on those feelings.
I know I've got to do something. I can't live like this.
I'm not going to deny that you haven't made some mistakes in the past.
I know I should never have faked that heart attack. Believe me, I know that. I don't even know who I am anymore. I used to be, I thought, a strong, decent woman. Stephanie Douglas, that's who I was before Eric and I got married. And then when we started having a family, I wanted to teach them those same sort of values. I wanted them to be strong, decent people, but somewhere along the line, I lost those values, and I lost Eric. He hates who I am, who I've become. And so do I. I don't know who I am anymore.
It's not right.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
What do you think, Clark?
You can say it.
It's okay. It still needs a little work.
No, I know. It's not as good as my last collection.
Wait a minute. You can't cancel your order before you've even seen it. Come on now. We had a deal. Spectra was counting on you. Oh, rats. Bucky, you better get a hold of shipping. Tell them to hold that order.
You got it.
Another one?
They think I'm a one-hit wonder.
It's got nothing to do with you, honey. It's the press. They're all in a lather over Brooke and Eric part deux. Spectra couldn't buy a headline right now.
Yes, and unfortunately, sales follow the buzz.
Well, we'll get our buzz back when Thomas wins his contest.
He better.
Sally, what is going on? What did you do?
Nothing. I might have made a few poorly timed investments. I mean, Thomas's first line did so well, I thought this one would too, so I just, bought some much-needed new equipment. So we had to up production to handle the pre-orders that were coming in.
The pre-orders people are canceling.
Look, it was a risk. I knew it was a risk. But in order to win big, you gotta bet big.
And if you lose everything.
This is a mistake. Deep down, you know it.
No, it's not, Ridge. It's not a mistake.
It's not a real marriage, Dad. Brooke only married you to put Bridget's mind at ease.
Look, Brooke and I are building a future together, Ridge.
You both want to help Bridget. You think that she's gonna take Nick back if Brooke's off the market. That's not the basis of a marriage, Dad. Brooke's just going through the motions here. Come on, you gotta be more realistic than this.
I am, Ridge. And so is Brooke. But passion and blind impulse have never served either one of us very well. Brooke doesn't want another fantasy relationship. What she wants is a relationship based on trust and mutual respect.
So what about love?
There are many kinds of love, Ridge. This is not the love of a young girl following some pipe dream. This is the love of a woman who has found somebody she can trust and believe in. Look, Ridge. Brooke and I have a great chemistry. We're building a solid family here. We're running this company together. We're having a good time doing it. What could be better?
It's all an illusion, Dad. Brooke could be gone just like that. If the right word's being said.
Said by whom, Ridge? Who's going to take Brooke away from me? Nick? Or you?
Do you realize what you just admitted? I mean, I think it's a huge step forward. You just admitted that you might be needing some help.
Well, it's kind of hard not to see that when your whole family turns their back on you.
But you didn't see it before. Not for a very long time. You didn't see what this obsession with Brooke was doing to your family and what it was doing to you?
I just wanted to protect them.
And they'll be more willing to forgive you. I think Rich has already started to come around.
He's angry with Eric for marrying her.
He is definitely in your corner. And I really think once you begin to make an effort to change, a lot of other people will be too.
For how long? I seem to alienate everybody with my opinions. They don't need me anymore. They don't need my help. I mean, if I can't help my family, what am I good for?
You say your whole life has been about protecting your family. But hasn't your focus the last few years been about Brooke?
Well, with good reason. Look what she's done to her daughter.
So it's not just your children, it's her children too.
Well, I've tried to help her.
Is she any better off for it? I mean, really, has anyone's life improved with all of the help you've been giving everyone? And you just said that this obsession with Brooke has cost you a lot.
I failed, I can see that.
Or maybe you've just been putting all of your energy in the wrong place. Maybe you need to let your family live their own lives and focus on you.
On me?
You mentioned this person, Stephanie Douglas, earlier. I've never heard you refer to yourself that way.
Well, I suppose people, when they don't have too much to look forward to, probably start to look backward, don't they?
Is it a happier time in your life?
Well, yes, I was happy. I mean, I was very proud of my family. I was very proud to be a Douglas. I mean, that's before Eric and I were married, when we were in college at Northwestern.
Do you still have a lot of friends from that time?
Well, I mean, we stay in touch, the usual Christmas cards and birthday cards, weddings. I mean, several of them actually live in Florida, and they all know one another, are friends with each other still.
Do you ever go visit?
Not as often as I suppose I could have. It's funny, isn't it? You start remembering old friends, and you start remembering who you used to be, what you used to be like. I had certain ideals I used to rely on, certain beliefs that sustained me, and I don't know, I guess I got confused. It was before Brooke. Before Brooke turned Ridge and Eric against me and against each other.
Come on, Dad, I'm not threatening to take Brooke away from you.
Well, I certainly hope not. For Taylor's sake.
I'm very committed to her, which is more than I can say for you and Brooke.
Look, Ridge, I'm happier than I have been in a long time. I'm more creative, I have more energy, and every moment I spend with Brooke, I feel more alive. I know this is difficult for everyone to accept, especially Jackie. And if you're feeling strange about this or jealous in any way...
Yeah, I'm not jealous.
No? Because the way you're acting, it seems like...
Dad, Brooke and I are always going to have a connection. Our son. Your grandchild. Now, he's going to be... You're going to be a stepdad? What the hell's that going to do to him?
RJ's a very lucky little boy. He's going to grow up in a very stable home.
This situation with you and Brooke is already in the papers. It's not going to be long before the two of you are on every tabloid in the world.
We're not going to let it affect our children.
You don't give a damn how it affects Mother, do you? You thought about that? Wasn't humiliating enough to have you leave her for Brooke before? How could you do that to her again?
Stephanie, you can try to work on these issues and take care of yourself, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the whole family's going to come back around. And that includes Eric.
Well, he'll never come back if I don't at least try.
But you can't do it for him. You have to do it for you. You still are Stephanie Douglas.
I'm definitely not Mrs. Eric Forrester anymore.
Well, you might see that that's not such a bad thing. And you might be able to see it better if you put a little distance between you and everything that's happened. Really, I think you should go away, take a vacation, go visit your friends.
If only life were really that simple.
Well, I think a vacation would be really good for you.
Eric and Brooke will still be married. That won't change. Nothing will actually change.
Except for you. Stephanie, when you came in here, you told me that you couldn't live like this and that you had to do something about it. I just gave you a suggestion. Now it is up to you to act on it.
You accuse Mother of acting irrationally? You and Brooke are doing the same damn thing.
You think this is irrational?
No, I think it's worse. You're not trying to hide this crazy behavior. You're just flaunting it for the whole world to see.
Look, Ridge, I promise you none of this is meant to punish your mother.
It doesn't bother you how devastated she is?
Not as much as it bothers you, I'll admit that. Look, Ridge, your mother will always be a part of my life. She's a part of this company.
Well, then annul this quickie marriage and find a way to make amends.
No, Ridge. Your mother and I are involved in each other's lives. We always will be, but I cannot be her husband.
Dad, you know it's just because she's not herself these days.
Well, who is she? Who is she now? I don't know her anymore.
It's because of everything that's happened. Because of mistakes like this.
Or like your marriage to Brooke. You know, it's very easy to defend Stephanie with the idea that she's doing everything for the family until it's your life that she's interfering in. She goes too far, Ridge. She doesn't know where to stop anymore. Forrester.
Eric, it's me, and I'd like to see you.
Look, I don't feel like having another argument today.
I don't want to have any arguments. I just want to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to everyone in the family. But have you seen Ridge?
Well, he's here.
Oh, is he? Well, could you bring him with you, and could you come up to the house?
When?
Now?
All right, we'll be there. silent night, holy night, all is calm.
Eric, Stephanie, I bless this union, and I bless you both in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You may kiss the bride.
When I held that little baby this evening, I suddenly remembered all the dreams that I had for my baby, my son.
I don't want to let you down.
You can't. You won't.
Yeah, but if my designs bomb, then
Thomas, I trust you completely.
even if Thorne and Sally don't, did you see the way they ran out of here?
That wasn't about you. Stephanie called and said she wanted to see them.
Grandma? Why?
I don't know. Thorne didn't say, but it sounded important.
Mom just said to meet her here.
I don't think she's here yet.
She will be, believe me. Why call a big mysterious meeting if you don't intend to make a grand entrance?
She sounded strange on the phone.
Well, certainly couldn't have been easy for her to talk to you.
Oh, thanks so much for coming on such short notice.
Mother, what's going on here?
I just, I wanted to talk to all of you. I'm afraid it's going to be a little harder than I anticipated. I came home just a little while ago, and I walked into this wonderful room, and I thought of all the great, marvelous memories I know that we all treasure, and I just wish I'd had a few more of them.
Mom, is everything okay?
No, it's not, but it hasn't been for a long time. You know, when Eric and I built this house and moved into it with all of you kids, it was just wonderful and filled with joy, and as happy as we were, we always thought the best was yet to come. But now that Eric has married Brooke, our time together has come to an end.
That all came to an end long before I married Brooke.
Yes, Eric, and I've done some things I'm not very proud of. And you have every right to be angry and embarrassed by my behavior. I'm a little angry and embarrassed by it, too. But I have really treasured my role in this family and in our company. But that's over, too. Eric and Brooke are going to be running the business from now on.
I hope you know no one is happy about this marriage.
Thank you, honey, but I don't want any pity. I just want you to know how much I love you, all of you. It's why this is so difficult. The truth is, with the divorce and Eric's remarriage being given so much attention in the press, the media, it's embarrassing, and I just don't have the strength to fight it anymore. I just don't have that in me. I came to the realization that staying here, coming home to this house alone, going into the office every day would be degrading. You never know how things are going to work out. Your life takes a different course, and you just At some point, you have to learn to accept it. So, I'm going away.
I think you deserve a vacation.
Not a vacation, Taylor. I'm going to sell the house. I'm going to leave LA. That's why I asked all of you to come over here today, so that we could talk this all out and we could have our goodbyes.